welcome back to my channel. I'm Robin Taylor and here I do makeup tutorials, reviews, and giveaways. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing and let's get right into this review. Alright, so first I'm going to let you guys know I got a 24-inch 180 density wig, water wave wig from MarchQueen. This is what the wig looks like currently when you get it right out the package. They did send me this bag that had all of these things, including a mask, a comb, a wig cap, bobby pins. Like, it was honestly amazing that they sent me all those things because I really needed all of those. So to start off, I'm going to be using the Clairol bleach. I like using this bleach. I'm just familiar with it, so you can use this. And I'm going to just use 2 scoops of that and then the 40 developer. And I'm just going to add a little bit so it's a thick consistency. I'm not going to put too much because I really want it to be like toothpaste kind of feel, you know what I mean? Like that. So I'm just going to keep mixing it so it doesn't have those little bobby stuff in there. And then I'm going to spread evenly as best as I can without trying to bleach the hair on the lace. And I usually leave this on for 30 to 40 minutes or one episode of Real Housewives, just so you know. To get rid of that brassy golden color, I'm going to use the purple toner. A lot of people use shimmer lights, but I can't stand the smell ever since I got pregnant, so I'm using this brand instead, which it worked pretty well. And then I'm just going to make sure that I'm really making sure like it's all over the lace, and then I leave that on for like 15 minutes after that. Then wash and rinse it with this Tresemme shampoo and conditioner, and that's how much hair I lost. So that's me. Looking crusty. I'm going to go ahead and use a brown wig cap. I ordered these off of Amazon. I'll make sure I link it down below. And then I'm using just the Got to Be Free spray to hold that onto my head. I find it a lot easier using the brown wig cap than to use a light one and then use your foundation. I don't know. I mean, it's you. This is just what I do. And then I'm gonna put the dryer on cool. And if your blow dryer doesn't have tape on it, girl, that means it's not a good blow dryer. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use that on cool while I am drying it. And then I'm gonna cut my tiny little ears out. I had no idea how tiny my ears are. Look how tiny it is. They're like as little as my eyes. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating, but they're really tiny. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my ears out. Oh wow, not like that brutal. Sounds brutal. And you want to be careful doing this. I do have a big forehead, you know, and that's fine. But I'm just going to go ahead and cut the excess lace off to where I want my hairline to start. You can kind of eyeball this on yourself. For me, I just go ahead and I kind of just eyeball it. Be careful because you can cut your skin, and I'm just making sure that I do peel it back, because when you have that little, when you cut it, sometimes it lifts up and you don't want that showing underneath your lace. So I try to cut it as much as I can, that way it looks like scalp, as you can see. I really don't want the lace to lift up, so anything that lifts up, I cut it down so it could be really flat. I'm just fixing the sides and making sure that the sides are down. Then I'm going to go ahead and use a foundation that's my color to put all over the lace to get it a little darker, because she's melanated. Okay, whatever. And then I go ahead and put it on the lace, on the wig as well, and then I put the wig on. Here I'm just making sure that I have the wig lined up to where I want it to be. And then I'm using a white pencil to mark where my ears are. That way I don't forget. And then when I put the glue on, when I put the wig back on, I can cut those ears out. Now I'm using Bold Hold. And I love Bold Hold. It works for me. A lot of people can use the Got to Be Free spray. You can use any adhesive that you like. I like my wigs to stay on for a very, very long time, so I use Ghost Bond and I put a very, very hefty amount on my forehead, but it makes it last a lot longer. I do use a thick layer and a wide layer, that way it doesn't come off easily, especially with it getting a little warmer outside, and me being pregnant, I'm always sweating, so I try my best to keep my wigs on for a while, because I don't like messing with my hair a lot. So I'm just going to make sure that's a thick, wide layer, and I'm going to blow dry the glue or adhesive to dry a little faster and become tacky, but I'm going to use it on cool and then put it a little more away from my head so it doesn't dry too fast. That way it is tacky when I'm putting the wig on. So I'm just going to place the wig on my head. Get it together, girl, get it together. And then just make sure everything is lined up, the middle part's lined up. And I'm going to go back in with the Got2b Free Spray. That way, if there are any white residue from the Ghost Bond, the Got2b Free Spray does a pretty good job with like getting rid of that. I'm going to use a dryer on cool to dry the wig onto it. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut the lace in sections. I find that when I cut it in sections, I have a lot more control over how I want the lace to look like. I'm going to go ahead and use this shaver blade thingy you can get at the dollar store for literally $1, or the beauty supply store for like $1. I find that if you use that, your hairline isn't perfect and it looks a lot better. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I accidentally like cut myself, but it's fine. Don't do that at home. So I went ahead and cut off the excess lace, and then just try to customize the wig onto your head as best as you can. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cut those ears out where I marked earlier. I'm using scissors now because sometimes scissors can be easier, and then I'll just go back with the razor and cut the excess lace off to when it's closer to my hairline. Make sure that your blow dryer usually is on the cool heat. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and put my rat tail comb and just kind of blend all of that together, make sure it sticks to my forehead. Again, I'm using the Got2b Free Spray because that helps get rid of all that white residue, and then voila, it looks good, but it's not there yet. This also helps it hold. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take some baby hairs out. Make sure you take thin layers. You don't want to have a thick layer of baby hair because then it looks really fake, overdone, and it is just a mess. Then I'm going to use this curling defining mousse. You can use whatever mousse works great for you. I just really like the smell of this one. I got it from Sally's Beauty Supply. You can get it on Amazon. I'll make sure I link all of them down below. And then I'm using these Wrap It Up black wrap strips to make sure I'm holding my edges down. I'm on the phone, so I'm talking a lot. My mouth's moving. I have the mousse separate the baby hair from the rest of the hair for a little while. And then I go ahead and cut the baby hair a little shorter. And then I put a whole lot of mousse. Trust me, if you put a whole lot of mousse, it's easier to do your baby hair. If you don't put a lot of mousse, it tends to not like hold the baby hair as much. So make sure you use a lot of mousse, not overly done, but make sure you use a hefty amount. and then I'm just customizing my baby hair. I don't take too long on my baby hair because I wasn't going nowhere. We're in quarantine right now, 1, and 2, I'm gonna wear my hair down in a way where you won't really see my baby hair. I just did this because for anyone who is gonna do baby hair, like, there you go. Usually it takes me a while to do my baby hair because I'm really specific. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap my baby hair up and the lace. So I put the mousse on the baby hair and on the lace. That way it molds everything together. I wrap it up and then I dry it with cool air. And then after a while I take the wrapping strips off like so. And then it's blended nicely with your skin. And then here I'm just checking myself out. Crusty, still crusty, but you know, it's fine. At least the hair is good. Yes, girl. Get it. Yes. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you guys like more videos like this. But I just wanted to make sure I did an in-depth video of how I achieved this look. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment and I will respond to you like this because my notifications are on, just so I can make sure that I don't leave anybody's questions unanswered. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, I will talk to you beauties later. Bye.